Okay, in this video, I just want to show you the upgrade wall. As you can see, there's lots of cards that I've made on this wall. I've stuck them up onto this wall. This was a really fun part of the game for me, but it took me really weeks to do. I had to research for all of the nations and to create all of these upgrades. So I had to look to see what weapons were used. And there's some really crazy weapons like kamikaze torpedoes. That's a Japanese had a torpedo with a wee man locked into it, and he could steer the torpedo into the ships. We had also rocket planes from Japan, where again a man was locked into a rocket, and this rocket just he had to just steer it for a few seconds, steer this rocket into a cruiser or some ship. But as you can see, each nation has upgrades of which different levels, of which then they can either choose to spend their money on buying units, that's armies or ships or planes, or they can invest their money into upgrades and try to make their units better quality. And it's always the balancing act of what to do and what to spend their money on. Let's just zoom in then here, and I'll show you the German upgrades that are possible. So as you can see here, on this diagram shows you all the possible upgrades, and there's levels. So you start here as level 1, level 2, 3, and then these are the best upgrades. So you can notice here at the very top end of the level we have the King Tiger tank. Now nobody's managed to get that far yet, but if we start at the beginning there, you'll see Blitzkrieg comes first, and that's an order which allows units to move to attack twice. So if there's a plane attack and a ground attack into a certain country, they can advance on and go in and take a second country after that. That's called Blitzkrieg. After Blitzkrieg, this is the most useful one for Germany. He gets Panzer tanks, which makes his tanks extremely deadly. And if he wants to go on, he can make them even more deadly with the Tiger tank, and that makes them more powerful, and eventually the King Tiger, which gives them extra armor and makes them practically invincible on the battlefield. And as you can see, you can look around, there's upgrades for all the nations, which have many different functions, which again the guys have to figure out which ones they want. Let's just point out one other really freaky one, which is unbelievable but true. Japanese Sentoku I-400. This was, believe it or not, an aircraft carrier sub, and we'll just look at a picture of that. And here it is. You can just see the picture here, the Sentoku. That's actually a sub that surfaces really quickly and fires out 3 torpedo planes, and then quickly goes under the water again. And as you can see underneath, we'll not worry about this now, we'll do a video separate to look at how the game works and the stats.